Welcome to this yoga class that will feature poetry. And the poem that I will read at the end of class, I will use as inspiration for the entire class to get us to Savasana today. A friend of mine is an author. Her second book has just come out, so she's given me permission to read an excerpt from her newest book, Finding Hope, Life After Trauma. And so the poem is from Butterfly to Butterfly. And I'll be reading the first two lines to you at the beginning of class. And then we'll move intuitively. And at the end of the class, you'll get to hear the entire sharing that she has provided me. So begin seated on your mat with any props that you like to have for your practice. Roll the shoulders a few times. And circle those arms up and hands to heart center. You cannot give away what you don't have. You can only give away what you have inside. Take a deep breath into the thumbs. Exhale, perhaps through the mouth. Let go. Anything that no longer serves, anything heavy. Inhale, lightness. Exhale, heaviness. Final time. Hands to the legs, to the thighs or shins. Begin to circle Sufi grinds here. Inhale forward, exhale back. Starting with the root. Root chakra here, sense of safety comes from this place. Anchor through the hips, lengthen through the spine. One more time in this direction. And reverse. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Notice what gets stirred up. Release any blocks. Round two more. Last one. Sit nice and tall, hands on the shins. From the low spine, arch forward and exhale, round back. Just the low spine. Inhale forward, exhale back. You can go slow or fast. Inhale, pause. And exhale, reach those arms overhead. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, take those hands, use the fingers, cup the shoulders. Inhale to the left, exhale, center. Inhale, right, exhale, center. Just a few more. One more time. Reach those arms up again. And fold. Slide the hands in. Remember which leg was on top. Uncross the legs and windshield washers. Focused on the lowest three chakras to get out anything you're holding on to. Resentment, judgment, sense of insecurities can come from these lower chakras if they're not in balance. and have a seat with the opposite leg crossed in front. Again, Sufi grind, starting from the root, inhale forward and exhale back. Long, deep breathing. Two more, depending on your pace. Last circle in this direction. Reverse. Again, deep breath in and out as you return. Inhale forward, exhale back. Stir the pot. Notice what arises. One more time. And sit up nice and tall and come into Savistana. So again, low spine arches forward and exhale back. Center of creativity here, relationships. Two more. Last time, inhale forward, exhale, draw back, belly button to spine. And then sit up nice and tall. Again, arms can reach. Take a breath and cup the shoulders once more. Inhale, left, and exhale, right. Into Manipura, the ego area here, right around the solar plexus. Two more. Return to center, reach up and fold. Tuck the chin, rock the head side to side to massage the thyroid. Roll up through the spine, widen those legs into a V. Reach those arms up. Exhale, rotate left and pour the body forward. Roll up through the spine, arms reach up. Other side, pour the body forward. Roll up through the spine. And continue. Stay rooted through the legs. So you find openness to the upper body. One more each side. Final time. Nice. Arms reach up, wiggle the fingers, and fold. Slide those hands in. Sit on your shins if you're able, or cross-legged again. Hands to those thighs. Lift up through the front of the heart and exhale round through upper back. Inhale, lift the collar. Exhale, round. Let's open up the heart here, where the lower chakras and higher chakras meet. Move the shoulder blades along the back, together and apart, together and apart. 3, 2. Last one. Arms reach open. Press the palms away. Feel across the heart space and arms. And side bend to your left and your right. Feel it length from fingertips all the way down the sides of the body. One more. And next time you come to the left with that hand, plant it. Extend that right leg long and find a nice side stretch here. And lift up, arc over opposite way, and then return. One more time. And then kickstand or pivot on that back shin. Land the hands, suction cup in that left leg toward the body. And then step it forward. Rise up into a high lunge. And blade the back foot, warrior 2. Side angle. And exalted. Frame that front foot. Step back into plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way onto the belly. Be gentle with yourself here. Come on to the forearms, lift through the heart. And lower right back down. Press into those hands, tuck the toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. That same left leg will rise. Bend the knees, stack the hips open. And then hips face the earth once more as you lunge that leg through. Set the back shin down this time and turn it so the shin is in line with the short edge of your mat, and walk your hands in front. That left leg will come out to the side. From here, swivel the hands over toward the right side of your mat and find that side bend here or side stretch. And reach up, arc other way, and return. Really breathe here. Focus on sensing into heart. And that right hand will come down. Both hands land. Pivot so that shin is in line with the thigh. And step forward. Rise into your runner's lunge, finding strength through the lower body. And then blade the back foot, warrior 2. Side angle here. And exalted warrior, lift that right arm high. And then frame the front foot as you step back into a plank. And this time, knees lower, chest comes through the arms. And hips up and back for downward facing dog. That right leg goes high and steps through between the hands. Lower the back shin, kickstand it so it's parallel in line with the short edge of your mat. Hands can come forward as you lengthen that right leg. Roll up through the spine, arms reach, and then knees side by each. Have a seat once more. Arms, stretch them back, interlace the fingers, broaden across the heart. Nice. And roll those shoulders. You could sit cross-legged or as I am here. We'll move a little higher toward the neck, Sushumna. Shrug those shoulders and let them drop. Inhale, shrug, exhale, drop. 3, 2, 1. Inhale to top and exhale to soften. Roll the head side to side. And perhaps all the way around if that feels safe for your neck. Or continue to sweep the head side to side. Noticing any stuck points. This area where our voice comes from. Hopefully with a balanced throat chakra. Our words can be kind and empowered. Reverse the head if making full circles. And drop the chin. And then neutral with the head, hands at heart center. Turn your gaze up to the center of your forehead. Center of intuition. And here, if you'd like, you can join me in a few ohms for the crown chakra. Inhale and exhale to chant. Om. 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 And feel into your heart space and your crown. Feel connection from crown to heart. As we do a chanting of active part of Kriya here, Sat Kar Tar. Love for ourselves and sending love, amplifying it outward. So it's Sat Kar Tar. 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 Sense what's in your heart, what's truly there. That seed of love and compassion. Sat Kar Tar. 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 5 more. Sat Kar Tar. Sat Kar Tar. Sat Kar Tar. Sat Kar Tar. Last one. Sat Kar Tar. Reach up with those arms and draw the hands to heart center. Sense into the heart space with the thumbs. And you're welcome to stay here in a seated meditation or lie down in Savasana. Find your position of choice and take a few breaths there, sensing the earth beneath you and where there's space, room for expansion. And I'll read to you my friend's poem, or part of it. Again, it's by Shekinah Shakti from her book, Finding Hope, Life After Trauma. The poem is titled From Butterfly to Butterfly, on page 168. You cannot give away what you don't have. You can only give away what you have inside. This is why hurt people hurt others. If you are filled with anger and resentment and hatred and judgment, these will be your gifts to others. But what you have inside is a reflection of what is on the outside. So fill yourself with love. Love will appear around you. You attract what you are. If you want love, love others. If you want others to be generous with you, be generous with others. If you want to be understood, seek to understand. She wanted to change the world, so she started with herself. When you finally get clarity and you decide for the final time what you are willing to accept, it will surprise you how quickly the universe will conspire in your favor. Just let her words flow through you. Any emotions that you'll experience here. Tune into your breath as an anchor from which you can rely. If you're lying down, perhaps wiggle the fingers and the toes. If you're sitting, maybe open and close the hands. It's a long body stretch. Arms can reach overhead, whether seated or lying down. When you've been seated, perhaps take a bow. Or if you're on your spine, hug knees to chest before you roll onto your favorite side. And breathe into the low back wherever you are. And then find your seat. Roll the shoulders. And again, maybe lull that head side to side. Until you're ready to return to center and draw hands to the heart. May all things we do come from this place, from the inside out. Hope you enjoyed this practice. Sat Nam. Hmm. I hope you enjoyed this freestyle sequence. We ended up starting from the root and moving up through the chakras and then returning to the heart space, as I think that uh, Shekinah Shakti's poem kind of comes from this sense of inside out. So I hope that you felt that today, that you enjoyed this. And I've linked her YouTube channel on one of the sides. I've linked her YouTube channel if you want to check out some of her content, and her books are on Amazon. If you liked this video, let me know in the comments below. I have classes every Friday, one gentle, then I alternate, and then one more vigorous every other week. And then I do every other Wednesday also for Pilates. So if you'll join me for some of that content or check out my friend's channel. Happy National Poetry Month.